The variety of the landscape in Tuscany catches the traveler's attention at once. 5 lives wouldn't be enough to get to know it, sighed Frances Mays, who popularized this land. And Théophile Gautier wrote the following in 1850. An azure blue panorama of plains, mountains and valleys, scattered towns and country houses along the horizon, in an interplay of light and shadow, and it's still true. Frances Mays, an American writer and poet, didn't choose the surroundings of Cortona by chance when she was searching for a house in Tuscany. 4 of her books have been published, so her enthusiastic readers have also fallen in love with Bramisole Mansion and its neighborhood. Its museum can be proud of important Etruscan objects, and several tombs from that time can be found in its surroundings. Cortona is surrounded by a wall and rises 500 meters above the valley. It has steep, narrow streets and stairs. Francis Meyer writes about this place as follows. The main street, Via Nazionale, is still usually referred to by locals by its older name of Ruga Piana, or Level Street. It's a pedestrian zone, but the other parts of the city can't be reached by car. The streets are too narrow and steep. The lower streets are linked with the upper ones by alleys and vicolos. It's impossible to arrive at the square too late. We can always find somebody here sipping a cup of coffee before the clock strikes midnight. At 33 Via Berrettini, a memorial plaque calls attention to Pietro Berrettini, who was born here. I found out that he was Pietro di Cortona. We reach some shady piazzas, old houses with terraces. Small gardens can be seen in front of us. Each street is clean here, and so are the houses. If they find even a very small empty place, they'll plant tomatoes or lettuce there. In the pots, geraniums and hydrangeas bloom, sometimes growing to be as big as a bush, and somehow they always have pink flowers. There's a kilometer-long shady park next to an area planted with flowers. Local people visit this place every day. The park suggests timelessness. The people's clothes, the size of the trees change, but otherwise it could be some 100 years ago. I look down to see how high I am. Val di Chiani lies under us like a fan. In clear weather, Lake Trasimeno, Monte San Savino, and Montepulciano can be seen on the horizon. They used to be able to send smoke signals. There's a big fiesta tonight. Come along, too. Mimi from La Boheme, Tosca, Jojo San and Madame Butterfly, or Turandot. He fell in love with all his characters and mourned all of them. He met Elvira in Milano, with whom he spent all his life, although he was able to marry her only 17 years after they first met.